Greetings everyone. I welcome you all to RKP online classes. Today we are continuing our chapter that is chapter number 9, soil. And in previous videos we have done what is soil, how is soil formed, soil profile, soil erosion, and now we are going to do the topic soil conservation. In previous video we have done soil erosion. Soil erosion means carrying away of top layer of soil by the action of wind or water. The top layer which contain maximum amount of nutrients along with humus, air and water. That top soil, if it is carried away by any action, whether it is because of human activities or by natural, that is soil erosion. And the topsoil is very important layer because plants grow in topsoil. And if topsoil will get damaged, then plants will not grow. And indirectly it is our harm only. So we have to protect the soil. The only way is to protect the soil. How can we protect the soil? We can protect the soil by following many steps. So today we are going to discuss those steps only. Clear? Our today's topic is soil conservation. Conservation means protection. So protection of soil from being eroded. Protection of soil from being eroded is called soil conservation. Soil को बचाना, protect करना ताकि उसका erosion ना हो, that is called soil conservation. Conservation. Soil conservation. Clear? So how can we protect the soil? So basically beta, there are different landforms on our earth and soil is eroded by different activities also. Somewhere it is by heavy wind, somewhere it is by floods, somewhere it is by heavy rain, somewhere by human activities like deforestation, somewhere soil gets eroded by overgrazing. So in different areas soil can be protected by following different measures, means different actions are to be taken to protect the soil. So we will discuss it by area wise. So first is in plain fields. In plain fields. Plain fields means plain area, like where we live. This is plain area. Fields are there. Sometimes some months are there where the crops are not grown in the fields. The fields are to be left empty so that soil can be replenished. Soil को वापस से fertile बनाने के लिए, उसमें nutrients add करने के लिए हमें कुछ months ऐसे होते हैं, we have to leave the soil without growing crops. But in previous video I have told you, if the field is open, means if the soil is left free without any crop, it means the soil is loose. No roots of the plants are there to hold the soil tightly. So soil will be remain left open without growing any plants or without growing any crops. Then definitely it will be carried away by heavy wind or water. So in previous video I have told you that soil should not be left free. And now I am telling you that there are some months in which the crops are not grown in the soil, to let the soil replenish. Replenish मतलब अपने आप में दोबारा से nutrients उसमें add होना and soil को fertile बनने के लिए time चाहिए होता है. Okay. So what to do? In that case, in plain fields, grass should be grown. Grass having fibrous root. Grass having fibrous root. What are fibrous root? Roots which are very, very small and they are spread in a large area like this. So fibrous root of the grass hold the soil tightly till the soil gets replenished and till the soil gets ready to grow the crops, because soil need time to get ready to for the crops to be grown. So till then grass should be grown there. Clear? Next. This is the first. Second, the very important which we can follow at anywhere, कोई भी जगह आपकी प्लेन एरियाज है, माउंटेन एरियाज है, एनीवेयर जहाँ पे आप क्रॉप्स भी नहीं ग्रो करते और सिर्फ सॉइल है, कहीं पे भी अगर आपको सॉइल मिले, देन यू हैव टू फॉलो दिस स्टेप, दैट इज एफॉरेस्टेशन. In previous video we have done one word, deforestation. What we have done? Deforestation. Deforestation means, D means removal of forest. What are forests? Forests are the areas which are thickly and largely covered by trees. So D means removal of forest, means cutting down of trees in a large number. Deforestation. Opposite of deforestation is afforestation. Afforestation means growing trees in a very large number. Trees ultimately help us in many ways. First of all, in case of soil, if we talk about, roots of the trees spread in a large area and hold the soil very tightly. Clear? Second, trees give us food, trees give us oxygen, trees give us various types of materials which we need in our daily life, for example clothes, wood, etc. Trees help in maintaining balance in nature. Trees help in maintaining the temperature of our atmosphere. Trees help in bringing rainfall. Means over and all, our life directly and indirectly depends upon trees. So growing more and more trees is called afforestation, and it is the best method to save our nature and to save soil also, to protect soil also. Clear? Now, next method in plain field, suppose you have grown the grass, and afforestation also you are following this method. But what we can do when the crops are grown? For example, beta, in a soil you are growing a wheat crop. In a field you are growing wheat crop. You are growing a full year wheat. What will happen? Suppose wheat needs a particular type of nutrient which we say as, suppose B name का एक nutrient है जो wheat को large amount में चाहिए. Clear? सबसे पहले you have sown the seeds of wheat in November. It has grown December, January, February, March. Till March it has grown fully. Crop has ripened. पूरी पक चुकी है. अप्रैल में उसकी हार्वेस्टिंग हो जाएगी. फर्स्ट चैप्टर में हमने किया स्टेप्स ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर. अप्रैल में जब हार्वेस्टिंग हो जाएगी तो सारी क्रॉप्स रिमूव हो जाएगी. तो आप क्या करोगे? मई में फिर से वीट के सीड सो करोगे? नो. सबसे पहले तो हमें एटलीस्ट 1 और 1.5 मंथ सॉइल को लूज छोड़ना होता है. क्यों? I have told you earlier, means 2 minutes before also. Now also I will tell you. Okay, I have left this May month for the soil to get replenished. But what in June? In June also I will sow the seeds of what? Wheat? No. Kyun? Because earlier the wheat has used all this type of nutrient present in the soil. It means till May month or June month the soil is not having that much amount of this nutrient, क्योंकि पूरा का पूरा उस क्रॉप ने यूज कर लिया है. So now अगर हम फिर से उस क्रॉप को ग्रो करेंगे, that crop will not get the enough amount of sufficient amount of that nutrient. So now this crop will lack the nutrient. Clear? So what can we do? The best method to grow the crops in a particular field. For example, आपकी एक ही फील्ड है और उस फील्ड में आपको चाहिए कि आप जो भी क्रॉप ग्रो करो वो अच्छी क्वालिटी में हो. फॉर दैट यू शुड नॉट ग्रो सिंगल क्रॉप फॉर द होल ईयर. एक ही क्रॉप पे डिपेंड नहीं रहना चाहिए. वी हैव टू टेक द मेथड ऑफ क्रॉप रोटेशन. व्हाट वी हैव टू डू? क्रॉप रोटेशन. What do you mean by this word rotation? In class, you sit on benches. You always do, ma'am. He is not doing rotation. She is not doing rotation. What is rotation? आपकी क्लास में जिस रो में आप बैठते हो 6 benches है. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suppose on Monday you are sitting on this bench. Your friend is sitting on this bench. Means 2 students are here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here and 2 here. On Monday you are sitting like this. On Tuesday also same, you are sitting like this. And Wednesday, Thursday, for the whole week you are not changing your bench. Then what the students will complain? Students will say that, ma'am, we are always sitting on the last, they are always sitting on the first. What teacher will do? You all know, आप सबको पता है teacher क्या कहेगी? That the students who are sitting here on Monday will go here on Tuesday, देन गो हेयर वेडनेसडे, तो ये वाले नीचे आते जाएंगे और नीचे वाला फिर ऊपर चला जाएगा. इट मीन्स टर्न बाय टर्न. व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, टर्न बाय टर्न. दिस इज व्हाट वी कॉल रोटेशन. Same is the way in fields also. When the crops are grown, the crops are not grown same for the whole year. Crop rotation is done. It means a type of crop you have grown for 2 to 3 months. Then after that you have to grow another type of crop so that the other nutrients which are present in the soil should be used by the crop. And then again, if appropriate season is there and amount of rainfall is there which a crop need, because in chapter 1 we have discussed a crop need proper temperature, a crop need proper rainfall and proper amount of nutrients to be grow in a healthy manner. तो अगर वो सारी कंडीशन पॉसिबल है then you can grow third type of crop also. But basically जो long term crops होती है, for example जो 3 to 4 months लेती हैं एटलीस्ट ग्रो होने में. I have given you one example of wheat. It is अक्टूबर के एंड में या फिर नवंबर में wheat के सीड सोन होते हैं. Then December, January, February, March. Till March it is grown fully. It becomes ripen and in April harvesting start हो जाती है. तो April में means about 3 to 4 months it takes to grow. Clear? Some crops grow very earlier. For example, vegetable crops. Some crops need a long time to grow. For example, cotton crop means fiber crops. So vegetable crops, in fields where vegetable crops are grown, what we can adopt, we can make rows. For example, here cauliflower, radish, cauliflower, radish. Like this we can grow. But the crops which takes many months to grow, what we can do, for 3 to 4 months we are taking first type of crop. After harvesting of this crop, then another crop, then this crop, then another crop. It means turn by turn crops are grown, so that कई crops ऐसी होती है जिनको ज्यादा water चाहिए, then they are grown in rainy season, so they will take proper amount of water from the soil also, from the rain also. Some crops need less amount of water, so they are grown in winter season. So in a winter season in soil also there is less amount of water, so the crops grow use that water only. So it means different crops are grown according to different seasons and availability of water, as well as different crops are grown in a single field turn by turn. This is what we call crop rotation. Clear? So I am going to read this. In plain fields, first step is by growing grass, which we also say as runners. Second, by growing more and more trees, which we say as afforestation. Third, by growing different crops to maintain the fertility of soil, that we say as crop rotation. So 3 methods we have discussed of maintaining the fertility of soil, or for conserving the soil in plain areas, in plain fields. Clear? Next is to protect the soil in the areas like forest or grasslands. In SST you must have done this word grasslands. What are grasslands? A large field or farm where different types of grasses are grown. The grasses are not just which you see in the park. Grass सिर्फ उसको नहीं कहते हैं. Grasses are very very long also. So different types of areas have different types of grasses there. And what are forests? Forests are where large number of trees are planted, and grasslands, the area, the large farms, fields where different types of grasses are grown. So what we can do to protect forests or grasslands? Soil erosion is basically caused in forest or grasslands due to animals only. Because forest है तो large number of trees हैं, grasslands हैं तो large number of grasses हैं, तो इस area में तो soil को hold तो roots ने कर ही रखा है. But how soil erosion is caused in these areas? There is only one factor which means affect a lot in forest or grasslands, that is overgrazing by animals. Animals attack on forest or grasslands and eat the plants, grass, इन अ लार्ज नंबर एज वेल एज वो बहुत डीप से उसको निकाल लेते हैं, अपरूट कर लेते हैं, मीन्स रूट्स तक उनकी निकाल लेते हैं. So if roots are removed, definitely soil will become loose. So overgrazing is basically the cause of soil erosion in forest or grassland. So what we can do? We have to we have to protect the forest or grasslands by avoiding overgrazing in these areas, or by avoiding grazing in these areas. Means we have to make animals either means limited amount of grazing in these areas, or we can completely ban the grazing in these areas where forest and grasslands are there. And if grazing is being done, then it should be in limit only. Clear? So our next is in fields. So we have done 3 methods. One more is left, that is what will happen if plants are there, crops are there, but heavy wind or heavy water is flowing, flood is there, or heavy rain is there. What we can do, suppose this is a field, क्रॉप के सीड्स इसमें सो हुए हैं, अभी ग्रो नहीं हुई क्रॉप, सो उस टाइम पे भी अभी सॉइल लूज होती है. सो व्हाट वी कैन डू, इफ हैवी विंड विल बी देयर, हैवी रेन विल बी देयर, तो सॉइल के साथ ऊपर सॉइल है, सॉइल के बिल्कुल जस्ट अंडर सीड्स होते हैं, तो हेवी रेन और हेवी विंड की वजह से सॉइल के साथ तो सीड्स भी डैमेज हो जाएगी, तो इससे तो और भी ज्यादा लॉस होएगा, राइट. सो व्हाट वी कैन डू टू प्रोटेक्ट दीज सॉइल एज वेल एज सीड्स, वी कैन मेक large boundaries, not with the especially with the walls से नहीं बनानी चाहिए boundary. We can make large boundaries with the help of mud only. mud से soil से जो thick हो जाती हैं बहुत, उससे बड़ी बड़ी boundaries बना देनी चाहिए. For example, अगर heavy wind और water भी है, heavy rain भी है, तो rain water और wind इसको अगर carry भी करेंगे तो ये इसी area में रहेगी. बट व्हाट इफ अगर ये पूरी की पूरी इतनी बड़ी फील्ड है, यहां से सीड्स सारे के सारे हेवी विंड और वाटर की वजह से टॉप सॉइल के साथ इरोड होके इधर चले गए, डेफिनेटली दे विल आल्सो गेट डैमेज. तो इतनी बड़ी अगर बहुत लार्ज साइज की फील्ड है, देन फील्ड शुड बी डिवाइडेड इन स्मॉल पोर्शंस एंड देन बाउंड्रीज शुड बी मेड. सो इन दैट केस soil erosion will not be in large amount, soil will be conserved, as well as seeds will also be conserved if the soil erosion is being done during the sowing of seeds. The third step of agriculture. First step is preparing the soil, plowing the soil, making the soil loose. Second step is preparing the soil. Preparing the soil means adding manures and fertilizers. Third step is sowing the seeds. Clear? Now next is on hilly areas, very important. Hilly areas में सबसे ज्यादा soil erosion होता है. Why? For example, this is hill or mountain. If heavy wind is there or heavy rain is there, so सारी की सारी soil will be carried down because of the flow of wind, also because of the flow of water. Because if there is plain area, the flow of water will not be as fast जितना fast ये यहाँ से होएगा. So soil erosion is done at a very fast rate on hilly areas. So how to protect the soil on hilly areas? The one and the only method which we have done in chapter number 1 also, that is terrace farming. What it is? Terrace farming, which we also say as step farming. What is this? Have you आप अपने घर के स्टेयर्स पे चढ़ते हो? How is it? Like this? So अगर यहाँ से हम पानी डालना शुरू करें, then water will go down here. तो ऐसे करते करते वाटर की स्पीड स्लो हो जाएगी. अगर स्टेयर्स की जगह यहाँ पे एक इंक्लाइंड प्लेन होता, रैंप होता, जो हमने लास्ट चैप्टर में किया था, और यहाँ से आपने वाटर डाला तो वाटर विल फ्लो at a very fast rate. Same in the case of mountains also. The shape of the mountain is this. Heavy rain or heavy water will take the top layer of the soil at a very fast rate. At a very fast rate means at a very fast speed. But what if mountains को भी stairs की तरह कट कर दे? like this. So क्या होएगा बेटा, जब वाटर और विंड यहाँ से सॉइल को कैरी करेंगे, सॉइल विल बी सेव्ड हियर, और यहाँ पे क्या कर लेंगे, ट्री या क्रॉप कोई भी ग्रो कर लेंगे. यहाँ पे भी कर सकते हो, यहाँ पे भी कर सकते हो. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दीज रूट्स ऑफ द ट्रीज विल होल्ड द सॉइल. सेकेंडली जो बची हुई सॉइल है जो यहाँ से कैरी हो रही है वो यहाँ आके रुक जाएगी, जो यहाँ से कैरी हो रही है वो यहाँ आके रुक जाएगी. तो अल्टीमेटली इफ वी कंपेयर, यहाँ पे जितना सॉइल इरोजन हो रहा है उससे बहुत ही ज्यादा लेस अमाउंट में यहाँ पे सॉइल इरोजन होएगा. सो इन दिस वे वी कैन प्रोटेक्ट द सॉइल from being eroded on hilly areas, and this type of farming is called terrace farming or step farming. And if you want to see how terrace farming and step farming is done, you should see the farming of coffee, tea और coffee जो होते हैं ये beverages, ये स्पेशली हिली एरियाज में ग्रो होते हैं, और इनकी फार्मिंग की आप वीडियो देखोगे then you will see step farming और terrace farming. Clear? Now the last is the areas which is near the rivers. अब वो एरिया जो रिवर के बहुत पास हैं, स्पेशली फील्ड्स विच इज नियर द रिवर्स. The fields which are near the river have maximum chances of getting floods, because during monsoon or any time of the year if suddenly heavy rainfall is there, तो उसी एकदम से heavy rainfall की होने की वजह से the level of water in the river will rise and ultimately it will come towards the land. And if the fields are situated near the river, for example in near the coastal areas there are many fields like jute की फील्ड होती है, वो कोस्टल एरियाज में ही होती है, राइट, कोकोनट एक्सेट्रा. So the fields which are near the rivers, rice scheme mostly in, if you have studied in SST in West Bengal coastal areas which is there, और तमिलनाडु, कर्नाटका, इन सब में क्या होता है, राइस की बहुत ज्यादा क्या होती है, ग्रोन होते हैं, बहुत ज्यादा अमाउंट में ग्रो होता है. देन इनका because rice need a lot of water to grow, so their fields are especially near the river. So how to save these fields, because इसमें सबसे ज्यादा chances होते हैं soil erosion होने के because of the heavy flow of water as per the amount of rainfall. So how? And this method is by building dams or embankments. By building dams or embankments. What are dams or embankments? Dams we have done in last chapter also when I have told you about hydroelectricity. Embankments means suppose this is river and here is the field. Clear? Here is also the field and here the river is flowing. What we can do, near the river we can make a slanting wall, very thick wall with the help of stones and bricks, very thick wall like this slanting wall we can make. And then if water will rise, यहाँ का water जब level इसका बढ़ जाएगा, then it will try to come towards the land. So ऐसे slant होने की वजह से, ऐसे slanting, see slanting wall, तो ऐसे यहाँ से water जब आएगा तो slanting wall की वजह से वो वापस वहीं पे drain out हो जाएगा. Here also you can see वाटर जब लैंड की तरफ, लैंड यहाँ पर स्टार्ट हो रही है, सो वाटर जब लैंड की तरफ आना शुरू करेगा तो ड्रेन वहीं पे वापस हो जाएगा बिकॉज ऑफ द इंक्लाइंड प्लेन वी हैव डन इन लास्ट चैप्टर. सो दीज टाइप्स ऑफ वॉल्स आर नोन एज embankments, and dams are also usually built to stop the flow of water, and when the dams are opened, high amount of water is released, and that high amount of water when it is released, the energy which is there in the water is used to produce electricity, which we say as hydroelectricity. So these are the some steps which we can take to protect the soil from being eroded. The main and the important is to grow more and more trees wherever it is possible. कहीं पे भी soil है, चाहे आप mountain areas पे देख लो, open areas में देख लो, fields में देख लो. If it is open, then you can grow grasses, plants, trees, etc. Clear? So this is called afforestation, and these were the steps which we can follow to protect our soil. That we say as soil conservation. So with this we have finished our chapter, that is chapter number 9, soil. Now it's your work to do. Write the steps which we have discussed in this video to protect the soil from erosion.